If you are an athlete and you are struggling with performance, with confidence, with a lot of issues that you don't know that is kind of holding you back, so this channel is here for you to unleash your potential. You have to understand that as an athlete, when you want to perform, there are two parts to your mind, and I'm not talking about the brain. I'm talking about your mind. The first part is your conscious mind, and the second part of it is your subconscious mind. If you truly want to unlock your latent potential and unleash your performance and win championships and dominate and perform at your highest level and become a world-class competitor, you need to tap into your subconscious mind and unleash your maximum potential. And this channel is here to help you do exactly that. So if you're an athlete and you want to 10x your performance and play in order to win and compete and dominate, remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and if you know of a friend that's training to win, that's an athlete as well, and they need support, they need help, they need information, do them a favor and give them the link to this channel. That's SeanSena.tv, SeanSena.tv, and you never know whose life you can change when you take an action like that. A little bit about myself. So I was born and raised in Singapore, and the reason why I'm doing this even in the first place is because that is my exact story. Growing up, I was very, very thin, very, very weak, and very, very sickly. So because of such a weak constitution, I always admire people that can excel at sports, that can enjoy, having a strong physical constitution and basically just be happy, be healthy, be strong, and all of that stuff. But I never really had that as a kid because my physical constitution was just so weak, and because of that, it led to me having a weak mental constitution as well. It's both ways, right? They affect one another. Your mind affects your body, and your body affects your mind back in return. So I was stuck in this vicious cycle where I had no confidence, and I couldn't coordinate my body, and I couldn't coordinate my mind. And every time it was time to even do something remotely physical, I would become so unconfident in myself. And even when times that I have to perform, or times that I have to compete, or times that I have to speak on stage, for example, as a kid, as a child, a teenager, I would always suffer so badly. I would tremble and I would shake, and at the end of the day, I never had the confidence I needed. It was only after I grew up, when I was about 18, 19, when I was still serving the army here in Singapore, then I actually took the time out to take up martial art classes in order to build that confidence, to build my body, and just develop myself in ways that I never could as a kid. And one thing led to another. One martial art class led to two led to three, and before I knew it, I was practicing every single day. And I grew up to eventually become a full-time professional martial arts instructor as well. And from about 2014 to 2017-18, I was with the Singapore National Fencing Training Squad, and I fulfilled my dream of becoming a national athlete, becoming a professional martial arts instructor. And I'm not saying any of this to talk about myself. I'm telling you that once you find your subconscious mind and you know how to program it the way that I did, starting in about 2012, I found this book called The Master Key System, and that was the beginning of my journey with new thought, with the science of the mind, with the laws of this universe. And I studied. Not only did I study every single day to strengthen my mind, I practiced every single day to develop my body as well. And because of that, knowing how I started and knowing where I got to, I understand now that it is perfectly possible for anyone, because if I can do it, anyone can do it, right? So if you are an athlete and you are having some doubts with yourself, and you think that I can't perform, I can't succeed, I can't win, I am stuck, I'm telling you right now, the moment you see what your subconscious mind can do for you, the moment you see what a paradigm shift can do for you, the moment you learn how to think into results, everything changes. So remember to hit the notification bell, so every time I release a video on having a breakthrough performance as an athlete, as an entrepreneur, or what I call as a athletepreneur, you get notified, right? And tell me about your story as well, who you are, where you're from, why you're watching this video, why you're on this channel. Drop it in the comments below so that I can know, how my audience thinks as well, and I'm looking forward to be speaking with you very shortly. If you need personalized help, you want further clarity, you can find one of my links below in the description and just reach out to me. And if we are a fit and I know I can help you and I know that I can get you the breakthrough you want, we're gonna go ahead and do a quick session, a clarity call, where I'll find out who you are, where you're from, what you're doing, what you're struggling with, and what exactly you need to do in order to get to the next level. Whether you're an athlete, whether you're an entrepreneur, or whether you're an athletepreneur, or maybe you just want to learn from how a world-class athlete dominates so that you can get all of that focus, that discipline, all that traits of a successful warrior, right? A successful athlete, and transfer them into your life so that you are focused, you are successful, you are driven, you are disciplined, you are congruent. In other words, you play to dominate, you compete to win. Right, so I'm making this video and I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next one. So cheers, guys.